Hey, you, make sure you get the stains off the ceiling in there. Sister No had a very bloody night.
You're not talking to me, are you?
Huh?
You're not talking to me, are you?
You work here, don't you?
No.
You
I don't work for you.
You look like him. Who are you? What are you doing here?
How do you not know who I am? I've been here for a fucking month.
Remind me.
You've seriously never bothered to learn my name? You brought me in and told me I was one of your own.
Let me think. Thaddeus?
No. Look at me when you talk to me. Look at me.
How do you excuse me?
Stop yelling at me. Don't spit in my face. You're getting your cum all over me. Look at me. My name is Tristan Pinpoint Deal.
Ah, yes, I remember. You're the little defector. Sorry, young man. It's just that...
Not young man, no. I'm not a young man. Don't refer to me that way.
Sorry. It's just... We employ a lot of your kind around the island, so it's hard to differentiate between you and the others.
My kind?
Yeah, you haven't seen the sex gremlin quarters?
No.
Nobody showed you yet.
No.
Well, listen. When they do show you...
Listen, I'm not a worker. They're not workers. If you don't fucking let them go, I'm gonna go free them. Listen, I'm tired of being here, Big Red. I'm tired of it. You promised me nothing but good things. So far, it's been me and fucking Sister Corissa getting cucked while you sit there and fuck Sister No. You don't think I would like it, a little bit of it? Why do you get all of it?
I'm getting a little bit... Wait. Whoa. Who do you want here? You want Sister No?
Oh yeah, I want Sister No.
Pah!
Oh! What are you...
You stay away from that woman, Pinpoint Deal. If you want to make it through this alive, you better stay the fuck away from Sister No, alright?
I just leave. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Good luck getting off the island, you dumbass. There's only one way on and one way off, and that's not it. And you'll never figure out what it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Sister Corissa, no. I'm tired of this. There was a point where I once had the biggest schlong out of everybody I know. It was fucking massive compared to everybody. That guy thinks that he's all that because he's a 37-foot dick.
Well, can you blame him? I've never seen anything like a 37-foot penis.
You know what? I have seen it, and now that I have seen it, I'm not that impressed by it, and I don't think it does that good of a job, especially if you need 10 people to get on it to fill it up.
Yes, you're right. It is kind of like, well, what is the point if you can't even put it all the way inside somebody?
That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I can never do that. I mean, I did, but, you know, it never came out of the mouth.
You seem like you would have a very large erect penis based on the flaccid one I see now.
Hi, are you looking? Sister Corissa, have you been sneaking pics at me? What are you doing?
It's not like I can help it. You know how you sex gremlins are with the free nudity.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I never took you as a sexual being, Sister Corissa. I never thought it even crossed your mind. You're just an invalid to me.
Well, before I had my stroke, I may have been a 70-year-old woman, but I still had sexual intercourse on the regular with a vibrator.
Oh, all you did was a vibrator, that's all you got. Listen, what's your body count?
My body count?
Your body count.
I have not killed anybody.
I'm not talking about murders, I'm talking about how many dicks have you had in you?
Dicks?
Yeah.
Real or fake?
I'm... both? Not combined. Tell me them separately and then we'll combine them.
Well... ... I have never had sex with a real person.
Are you kidding me?
I made a vow to the Lord, hence my robes.
What Lord are you talking about?
I was a regular sister first, but Father Andrew converted me to the cult, and then Sister No kept me on, but deep down, I am Catholic.
You Catholic? I thought the whole sister thing was just because of the call. I had no clue you were Catholic. Did you grow up in the faith, or was it Father, what's his nuts?
It was, you know. Mother was Lutheran and father was German Baptist. But, you know how the Catholics are with their incredible and exciting services.
Your dad was a German Catholic. German Baptist.
Yes, he was German Baptist. It wasn't until the Catholic missionary knocked on our door that we had sewage and indoor electricity.
So what you're saying is the Catholics came, they gave you electricity and sewage, they gave you a place to shit and gave you, hot water to use, and then you're like suddenly praising their Lord?
Well, in return for the goods and services, Father sold me to the convent.
He sold you?
In essence.
Sister Corissa, that sounds horrible.
Thank you, Tristan. It is not unlike what they do to sex gremlins before and after what you accomplished.
What did we do?
You were the first sentient sex gremlin who pioneered a new way for sex gremlins in our society. But after you left the mainland, Mayor Thimpleton issued a shoot to kill all sex gremlin order. And besides, here on Big Red Penis Island, they are slaves.
The slaves now? What? Did I miss something for the whole time I've been here? There's a shoot to kill order on all sex gremlins?
Yes, due to Sister knowing all of her actions. All sex gremlins.
Are you serious?
Yes, Mayor Thimpleton.
You're telling me that... Sister Corissa, I left my wife to be here and you're telling me she made an order to shoot to kill everybody? I mean, sex gremlins, not everybody, sex gremlins.
It was not necessarily Sister No's fault. You can't judge her for it.
Why?
She made Thad Thimpleton sentient, and when Thad Thimpleton was turned against Sister No, he was also turned against sex gremlins.
What are you talking about she made Thad Thimpleton sentient? Was he not sentient the whole time? That dude was a fucking douchebag.
Shifty eyes, come in closer so I can whisper. Put your ear to my speaker.
Okay, I'll turn the volume down for you here.
Sister No was Thad Thimpleton in a meat suit, and she used her powers to make him sentient.
You're kidding me.
No.
You're kidding me.
No.
What's stopping me from going and killing her right fucking now, Sister Corissa? Why haven't you? It's your strong Catholic faith.
Yes, my Catholic faith, but also, she is my friend.
You're friends with somebody who literally wants to kill my whole entire species? Would God want that?
It is not clear that Sister No wants to eradicate the sex gremlin species. We would have to ask her opinion on the subject.
I mean, Sister Corissa, we gotta get out of here. This is not a good place to be. I mean, I'm sure you don't like sitting here getting cucked all day.
Well.
You do? You're a naughty girl. I heard the nuns are naughty, but you, Sister Corissa, you are something.
They don't cuckold me enough like they used to when we got here.
What do you mean?
Oh, when we got here, every night I was cuckolded left and right. But in the last month, since you got here, we have not done it but 2 times. But they have sex multiple times.
Are you trying to imply that's my fault? I mean...
No, not at all, Tristan. Sorry for the implication.
Sister Corissa, you are such a sweet old woman. I love being in your company.
You have been a bright spot. They have not spoken to me kindly for a few years.
A few years?
No,
Sister!
I mean, sorry. It feels like years. But just days, weeks.
Days, weeks, months, years? What is it?
It has been a month since you arrived here, and in the last month, there have been many days that they have not even spoken to me or changed my diaper.
They have... Sister Corissa, do you need me to change your diaper?
Will you check?
You definitely need it changed. I was wondering what the smell was.
You would touch me?
I mean, yeah? Are you okay with me touching you?
Sister No refuses to touch me. She says that I am old and gross.
I mean, here, let me, here. I guess you can't really do anything. Here, I'm gonna pull off your little dress here.
Oh.
Such a long dress.
Tristan.
You're not uncomfortable with me doing this. I don't want to do anything you wouldn't want to do.
Just do not take my bra and underwear off.
Well, I'll try to slide your diaper through the underwear. I'm not gonna take your bra off to take your diaper off, but like... Oh, no. Oh, it's smearing. It's smeared on your underwear, sister.
Please, do not take my underwear off my virtue.
Sister, we gotta do something to clean you. This is gross. Here, let me wheel you outside. Let's go to the water hose.
Oh, no. Don't let Sister No see.
She's not gonna see. What would she Would she really be upset if I was out here changing your diaper?
I don't know. She seems to like letting me sit in my diaper to get rashes.
You got one hell of a rash. Does this not hurt you? Do you not feel any pain?
No.
Here, let me suck the pus out of you real quick.
Thank you, Tristan. Oh, I wish I could feel your lips on my ass.
Oh, I didn't know you thought it was... No, this isn't anything like that.
Sorry, Tristan.
Trying to do you a solid. I just left my wife like a month ago. I don't know if I'm ready for something like that, Sister Corissa. You're a very beautiful woman, especially for your age.
Thank you, Tristan.
You're honestly gorgeous. Do you dye your hair?
Not in the last month. This is my natural color.
Gray is your natural color. Never seen that before, never.
Oh, Tristan, it comes with age.
What are you two doing out here? Tristan,
Put me down.
what the hell are you doing to Sister Corissa?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm changing a diaper because you don't want to do it, sister.
He was trying to help me. He says I have rashes.
Yeah, you do have rashes, Sister Corissa. That's because you're old, ugly, and gross.
Well, I still need care.
Sister, no, what is your problem? What's stopping me from fucking killing you right now? I mean, you created a man who wants to enslave my kind?
Yeah, I mean...
Tell him you are not a part of that. Tell him it's a misunderstanding.
I'm not necessarily the one who did it. I created the man who did it. And, my consciousness is what went into making him sentient. And yes, he does want to shoot to kill all sex gremlins. But that's all. None of that would have happened if you wouldn't have caused me all this trouble.
Is Hitler's mother responsible for Hitler?
I mean, I guess not, but listen, what's going on here? I have no clue what the fuck is going on. I'm on some fucking dick island. I'm fucking sucking pus out of an old woman. No offense, Sister Corissa.
None taken.
And now I'm sitting here with, like, what used to be my mortal enemy. I just don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm gonna go because it seems like you're kind of getting into, like, a little sob story here. And, like, that's kind of gay. And honestly, Tristan, I was thinking about asking for a threesome with you. But,
What?
like, after this, I don't think Big Red's into that bisexual threesome shit. That's gross. You're gay.
I would like to watch if you do work something out.
No.
No. You told me you would tell me every time, and 3 of every 7 I could watch.
What do I owe you, Sister Corissa? Why would I ever do that? Why would I ever say... Was I drunk?
No, it's the deal we worked out. I thought you wanted to help please me.
Sister Corissa, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You're gross and ugly, and Big Red doesn't like seeing you. He says you can't get a hard-on when you're there.
Did he say he can't even get a hard-on thinking about Tristan Chenoweth again?
You know what he did the other night? He actually did. We were just doing this little thing. We were cuddling in his big 40-foot bed. We were just looking at pictures of people. And I said, here, do you think you could get a hard-on thinking about her? And he said, no. But then I said, what about if I was kissing her? And he said, oh. He started to grow. We waited till he got flaccid again. We were edging. Just so you know. And then I showed him a picture of you, and we didn't have sex at all that night. So that's probably the night we stopped inviting you.
Oh, Tuesday. Last Tuesday, the 18th.
Yeah, you're gross. Honestly, I kind of regret calling an ambulance for you.
After everything we've been through, do you seriously not like me?
Why do you always use that line with me? Why do you think that works on me? No. At one point, I grew fond of you because you were helping me and you helped me achieve my goals. But now I've achieved my goals and you're worthless and I don't need you.
You are a sociopath.
Yeah. You like that? Did you like that kiss?
I liked the sight of it, but I couldn't feel it. My nerves were killed.
Will you like seeing this? Like that pussy? Wouldn't you just like to reach out and grab it?
I love watching it piss.
What the fuck is going on here?
Now, Tristan, this is between two consenting adults. You like that? You want me to piss on you?
Make mommy piss.
No. Bye. You're gross.
Oh, I'm pissing anyway. Tristan, unplug my colostomy bag.
Oh, okay, here.
Spray it.
Oh no, it's gushing.
Spray it around like champagne. Oh, I wish I could feel it on me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Sister Corissa, if you weren't such an old lady, I would think you're squirting.
Be assured, it is piss, Tristan.
That's fine. I mean, I've done a lot of waterworks in my time. I'm not. Doesn't faze me at all.
Is this the last time you will do this for me? No.
What?
Is this our last sexual encounter?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't no, that was a tease. You didn't get anything.
Ha ha. So it is not our last encounter.
No, our last encounter was probably never, because we never have. I mean, unless you consider watching.
Of course I consider watching. You haven't let me do that since the 18th.
Yes. That's it. You cut off. Big Red!
What?
Can we get these people off of the island?
Why are you trying to get us off the island, though? Honestly, you just might as well fucking kill me. I'm just fucking done with this.
Oh, taking the crybaby way out, are you?
Yeah, little crybaby. No, Tristan's too scared to live life like a normal person.
Oh, Tristan wants to be mayor.
Tristan lost his wife.
Tristan has a small cock.
I didn't. I used to be the biggest big.
That puny little thing. Looking at it, I could put it on r/micropenis.
I don't know what you're talking about, Big Red, but listen. When's the next ferry out of here? Stop laughing at me, dude. I don't know why you keep laughing at me. You're humiliating me. You're making me feel impotent. You told me I have a micro penis. You were letting this old lady sit here wither away and die. I just sucked probably 2 liters of pus out of her.
That's because we're evil, you idiot. And there is no fairy.
Why don't they get this?
Exactly. There is no any mortal way to get between Goat Island, Goat India, and Big Red Penis Island. So forget about it. And there's no way to get from that triangle of islands and get anywhere else to the rest of the world. So don't even try.
Okay. So what are we supposed to do here?
Let me load up.
Load up.
No, evasive maneuver 13.7.
Get him. Open it up, Big.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh my
He
god.
is turning into a cannon and the penis hole is opening wider and wider.
Oh my god, I've never seen anything like this.
What is going on?
load them up, no.
Get in.
What do you mean?
Get your fucking hands off me.
Ah! Oh, he's scratching me. Oh, he's gonna feel good in there, Big. Get in there.
Oh, he is loaded. Load the cribble.
You want the wheelchair too?
Up to you if you want to send it with her.
Fuck it. I don't want to have it here. Can you kind of? I gotta wheel it in. Hold on. Come closer to the ground.
Ow! Kinda hurts.
Feel good though?
What are you doing? No. Are you seriously firing us out of a penis cannon?
This is ridiculous.
Get ready!
You going?
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. What the Where am I?
Did I survive?
Who is this?
Did I survive?
Did I?
Tristan?
Sister Corissa?
I think they shot us out of a cannon.
Why am I laying on top of you?
Just the fault of nature. But it does feel kind of. Right?
It does feel kinda right. Do you know who we are?
Well, based on the maps that I saw in Big Red's lair, probably go to India.
Sister Corissa, we gotta go find my friends. We gotta go. The problem is much worse than I thought. This is ridiculous. They are genuinely evil.
They are definitely evil, and I am glad that you rescued me from them. I did not think they were my friends any longer.
No, but you know what? You got me as a friend now, and because you got me as a friend, we got a whole fucking team. We're not doing this anymore. We're not gonna stand for what those two motherfuckers are doing. We're gonna go and we're gonna load up some Tommy guns and we're gonna fucking blast them.
That sounds perfect to me. Set up my chair and we will get going. You are light enough that we should be able to ride together.
Oh, I can ride with you? Oh my god, can I sit on your lap? Here.
Absolutely.
Let me set it up for you. Let me set you up here.
Oh, look over there in the bushes. A tattered blanket. Let's cover up. Snug as a bug in a rug, are you?
I am snug as a bug in a rug. How fast does this thing go?
3.
3.
3.
Alright, let's kick it up to full speed. Kick it up to 3.
Hello and welcome to MOATAIF. We're back in separate states. Rest in peace to Ohio Palooza. It was a 2-episode feast. Hope you enjoyed the last 2 weeks, but now we're finally back with our voice effects and our long-distance friendship.
Yep. I am still in Ohio, though, so not ripped to Ohio for me.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. It's just ripped to both of us being in Ohio. But you know what? I mean, the quality of the show, I mean, of course, the live recordings, they can't be beat, but the quality, at least, of the improv is greatly improved when we're in separate areas just because of the implication of, or the adding of vocal effects and that kind of shit. But,
right.
You get what you get what you can take, I guess.
It's interesting that it, like, helps the show in a way.
Right.
I feel like that's not the case with a lot of things, like, but, I gotta say, I fucking love Ohio. I love this state so much.
It's a good state, there's no doubt.
I never appreciated it when I was a teenager or a kid. Thought it was boring, thought there was nothing to do here. I crave Ohio when I'm anywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
I crave seeing cornfields. I love the shape of it.
Absolutely.
I'm in love with the shape of you. To the state of Ohio.
Literally, though. Literally, and it's like a little heart. It's such a cool place. I've got so much Ohio memorabilia on the wall behind me. This whole wall behind me, for the folks that can't see at home, I've got a little Ohio cutout thing, a natural resources sign that's in the shape of Ohio, my Ohio for Obama sign, and my old Ohio license plate all on the wall.
Damn, that
me.
is a lot of Ohio merch. You are not forgetting your roots.
No, absolutely not. And I've been thinking, it's been interesting that so far we've really been blessed to be able to come and visit very often. I mean,
every couple months at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like at this point, we'll be home in like 20 days. Again, so it's like
20
before you even
all
realize
Thanksgiving.
It. Yeah, so
Lord,
we'll be if we're all in the same place at the same time, we'll be getting into some more antics. Of course, it'll be busy around the holiday too. So
yeah,
never plan too far in advance, folks. But don't count your eggs before they hatch. But of course, this is coming out, I think, after Thanksgiving, maybe even before. No, well, yeah, it's coming out after Thanksgiving. How was Thanksgiving, folks?
What you have for dinner?
What did you have for dinner? So some people, this actually is kind of an appropriate discussion to have now, but just for context, it's November 1st when we're actually having this discussion. So consider that when you listen. But has anybody started putting up their Christmas decorations now that Thanksgiving's over? Because I like I said,
imagine.
Today, November 1st, I put them up.
I mean, I think that's a little early, but at the same time, like, it's good to get in the holiday spirit. I don't have any Christmas decorations, though.
Yeah.
I have none. Except for the garland that's right there behind me.
Yeah, and the last time I noticed it because I filmed a vlog clip of course, because I've been there, but I filmed a vlog clip and I noticed it in the vlog clip and I was like, oh, that looks nice. So it didn't even occur to me that it was a Christmas decoration.
I mean, it's like, I think it's technically a Christmas decoration, but for me, it's like all around just because it's festive.
Right. I like it, and I think it looks good with all the tapestries that you have on the wall, too.
I think there needs to be something, I mean, nobody else can see it, but there's white space right behind me.
Yeah.
I really would like something to be there, and something was there, but it fell, but...
Oh, I see.
That's the only thing that bothers me.
Well, hopefully someday it will be replaced. I don't know, especially like for Halloween, you know, we successfully completed our 31-day marathon, and that was fun. You know, it helped get us into the vibes. It got us into the vibes so much that when it was time for like trick or treat, we went out, we took Fran out in her little costume, and we were gonna like just walk around while people were trick or treating. Couldn't even find a neighborhood where trick or treating was happening. It seems like it's a dying tradition. Yeah. Couldn't find anybody trick-or-treating, anybody out to trick-or-treat. And to clarify, we were doing it during the suggested hours for Savannah to go trick-or-treating. So, don't really know what to say about that.
Were you just doing it around your neighborhood?
Well, we drove to various neighborhoods looking for one that had like a sidewalk, because apparently that's hard to come by in Savannah unless, you know, you go downtown.
Really?
But I'm looking for, like, you know, I want to go to, like, Northridge, the equivalent of Northridge in Springfield, right? And go walking around. It's
like suburbia.
Yeah, exactly. I want to walk around there because when I actually used to, I used to trick-or-treat in Northridge growing up, so that's what I was looking forward to doing. And it was kind of disappointing that we went out, you know, we were kind of, that's what you're looking forward to all season, really, is Halloween and trick-or-treat, so to speak. That's what we watched 31 movies to prepare for the holiday and go out trick-or-treating, and there wasn't anybody trick-or-treating, so that was kind of a letdown. But we did go to the concert on Halloween night. But then, like I said, hey, today it's November 1st, and yeah, I mean, it's time to put up the Christmas decorations to me, and, you know, people think it's crazy.
Well, I mean, you're just skipping a whole holiday.
Well, you know, I mean, look, I know you can't see it, but I've got a sign over here that says "Be Thankful." It's got some pumpkins and gourds up. I left that up, you know, be thankful. And then I've got another sign that says "Harvest Time, Welcome." So, I mean, I'm acknowledging it.
The Christmas tree, that's like, I don't know when that would actually go up. I guess like December.
Some people do it like, you know, my mom, I think she usually tries to do it right after Thanksgiving because that, I don't know, that's just what a lot of people do. I don't know, like, to me it's like it's so much work to set all this stuff up, and then you don't really get to enjoy it for very long if you set it up December 1st.
Yeah, that's why I never do it. I mean, I would like to do shit for the holidays, but it's just so much work.
It is.
Especially when you live alone. I'm the only one enjoying it.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of storage. Like, this whole closet and that whole closet out on the deck are completely full of, like, this Christmas tree that we inherited takes up the whole closet out there. We've got 2 whole totes in this. So it's a lot to, like, store and try to keep track of everything and make sure it all still works. But I enjoy it. I think it really helps bring the holiday spirit, and I like sitting in it and enjoying it longer than just the 25 days from December 1st to Christmas. And I don't know, I think, like, for Thanksgiving, why not be a little, you know, why isn't Thanksgiving also a part of Christmas? You know what I mean? Like, maybe I just need to put a cornucopia out on my table and say that's my Thanksgiving decorations.
It'd just be weird to have a Thanksgiving dinner with a Christmas tree.
I guess I'm used to it at this point.
Have you done it several times?
Well, no, actually, on last year we did not get to come home for Thanksgiving, and we had a Thanksgiving here in Savannah, and we had the Christmas tree up, and when I lived in Columbus, I put the Christmas tree up in November 1st as well, but of course then I just went home to my mom's house where the Christmas tree was not up for Thanksgiving. So, I don't know.
I mean, I guess so. How was the concert, by the way, on Halloween?
Oh, it was nice. It was interesting. We got there at we got there a little early. I know Halloween's a blast from the past to the listeners, but it was literally yesterday to us, so bear with us.
Oh, yeah.
So we got there. So it was actually a really cool place. It's like this, it's like they bought this lot and then put down a bunch of shipping containers and then made this, like, outdoor venue where a bunch of food trucks come and park. They have, like, a permanent bar there. It's like a permanent bar with, like, this outdoor...
With shipping containers?
Yeah, and they have various food trucks that'll come in and park, but they have like a bar and like a little pizza thing that's permanently there, and then this little outdoor venue, and it was all made with like shipping containers. There's like an upper seating area with like a canopy and all these really cool lights. It was really cool, a cool little area called Starland Yard in Savannah. And so the first band, it was LeChonk.
LeChonk.
Yeah, LeChonk. Chonk.
Like a chunk, like a fat animal.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
What I associate with
exactly.
chunk.
And they were. I mean, I'm sorry if they happen to be listening. Like, the 1 in 7 billion chance that they're listening.
Right.
But they were not very good. And first of all, they said that they had to change a lot of their lyrics because it was a family. I mean, it's 21 and over, but it was a family-friendly venue. There were no kids there, but they were like, this is not a place.
Oh, that's fucking gay.
Yeah, it's not a place that you could say like fuck or piss or like what they really
Why?
wanted to. I guess. I don't know. They said I don't know what their lyrics really are, to be honest with you.
They can't say what kind of place are you where you're 21 drinking and can't say fuck?
Right. Well, okay, so like the Donna Savage, which is the band that we were there to see, they did say like motherfucker and stuff like that, and they got away with it. But I don't know. So maybe this band's lyrics were exceptionally violent or something like that, and that or exceptionally
Violent
about like sex. I don't know, and maybe that's why they were like, I don't think it would be appropriate to sing here. I don't know.
Maybe it's for the Christians that are attending.
Right. But they were dressed in like rain jackets from as if they were in like American Psycho, where he like puts a rain jacket on and then kills him.
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh yeah, well the guy in that puts on like this like plastic rain jacket suit kind of thing, like maybe when you're painting that you might wear, and then so that way obviously all the blood that he's killing these people, it doesn't get all over him. That's what they were wearing, and they kind of sang like the music was sort of like punk, but the singing was like Hobo Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good.
In the sense where like he was like yelling it was not screamo, but he was like, so he sang one song where I don't even know how it went, but he sang something like, one of the lyrics was, I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis from Halloween, and it was like exactly like that kind of, and that's how he sang the lyrics. Just this kind of, yeah, exactly, like, and I asked myself, he sang so there was like the whole verse, in the Thriller that Vincent Price says, where it's like, darkness falls across the land, in like the middle of Thriller.
Yeah.
Well, they sang a song called Vincent Price's verse in Thriller, where they just played music, and then he like basically went, darkness falls across the land, and like, awful. Sorry to say, awful.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah. But then the sun set, and then eventually the real band came out.
Did anybody like the opening band?
People were being polite, but it was definitely, it was awkward. And, like, people were laughing as they were, like, throwing themselves on the floor as they sang and, like, played the guitar.
They were that into it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they looked like they were having a good time, as, for what it's worth. Like, anytime, so there was, like, a few moments where people were actually, like, starting to mosh a little bit. There were like, it's so weird to say this,
really?
Yeah. But there was like a table right in front of us of like 6 or 7, like, I don't even know if it was an over 21 event, because they looked like they were like 18 at oldest, but I'll give them, they were 21. They looked very young, but they were like teeny boppers, and they were like like one girl had cigarette earrings, like they were like alternative crowd.
Oh, okay.
And they like started like bumping into each other and like moshing during it, like, I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween, and they're like bumping into each other. Anytime that started happening, I swear to God, the singer would like jump off the stage and like join in the mosh for like a split second and then run back up and keep singing. It was so weird. He would like come in and like body slam.
I don't even know what I'm picturing right now, but this seems like such an awkward event.
It was so awkward, dude. The first band was so awkward. So then the next band starts eventually, and the Donna Savage band, which is the band featuring Taylor's professor, Craig Anton. And they're good. The weirdest thing for me was I saw them hanging out beforehand, because obviously we knew who Craig was. And everybody that he was hanging out with, in like 5 seconds later, was there on stage wearing a mask. So I'm like, okay, so those guys were that. And it confirmed what I knew last time. They're just like 50, 60-year-old middle-aged white men But God, they put on a good show. I mean, like,
Really?
Yeah, it was fun. They're good. The music's good. It's fun. It's like surf rock is what they call it. But
That's cool. It's like some people, like, they just play music just to have fun. Like, when I was playing with my Uncle Johnny, like, he was never in, like, a successful band or anything.
Yeah.
But it's, like, he's played his whole life, so, like, he's really good.
yeah, exactly.
Like, some people are just, like, local talent.
Yeah, you're right. And they're a good band, and they put on a good show. There's one song, like, called Dead Meat or something like that they sing, and I don't know, and they wear masks, so it's, like, super spooky.
They always wear masks?
Yeah, they always wear masks. I think it's, I don't know, I mean, it's just their shtick, but I was gonna say, I think it's, like, to hide their identity, but I'm like, I don't think that. It's just because they're just, like, boring-ass old white men, so it's like, if you were actually saw them, they would look really lame. Yeah.
Especially, like, boring-ass white men playing surf rock.
Yeah, exactly. But it's really fun. It was really cool. And eventually, we left after that. There was another band that was going to play after that. But it was a good event. But the whole time, I'm like, tomorrow, November 1st, is fucking
Do you think about your Christmas
setting
tree?
up for Christmas. And this is the
You're
first...
thinking that the whole time you're at the concert?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm turning this. There she blows.
Oh, it looks nice.
As you can see, we inherited a 6-foot tall tree, so we couldn't put it all together. So the angel acts as the top part of the tree.
Oh, is that why it's not, like, pointed?
Yeah.
Hold on, that has to be more than a 6-foot tree.
Oh.
Like, your ceilings have to be more than 6 feet.
Yeah, it might be a little taller than 6 feet, because, like, you can hold it up there. It looks like if I just took the top of the tree and, like, completely bent it, like, it would fit, but I think it looks all right with just the angel on top of it.
It kind of just looks like the trunk of a tree almost. Like you cut off like half of a
right.
tree.
Right, that's exactly what
Like
it is.
it would have been
yeah.
a lot more tall.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely weird, and I'm like, someday we'll live in a place where we'll have a room
Right.
tall enough to put the
ceilings will
Yeah,
allow.
exactly, to put the top piece on. But interestingly, this is the first year that usually I have a pre-lit tree. This tree does not have lights on it, so I had to put lights on it for the first time myself this year.
Ever?
Oh yeah, and that's a process. Because growing up, my mom would always take 3 or 4 days to put the lights on the tree because she worked full time, but also because she's very particular about it. I asked her today, I'm like, how many lights would a normal person buy to put on this tree? And then just for reference, how many would you put? She told me to put about 300 lights on it. I ended up putting 400 because that was the cheapest, the best deal for about as much as she told me to get. So there's 400 lights on this tree. She told me that for her tree, which is about the same height, she puts 1,200 lights on it.
1,200 lights on that size tree?
Yeah.
That is insane, Karen.
So my mom will literally take a step stool and get up, and you know how every single fucking branch on an artificial tree has like 70 million different branches on it? She ensures that every single branch on the tree gets one light. So that's what, I swear to God, yeah. And so that's why it takes her...
How does she do that?
She literally, like, I wish I could show, like, but she would literally take days, get on a step stool, and just lace all of the...
She laced every branch like that?
Yeah. You know, because when you look at the Christmas tree lights, it's just like 3 braided little strands, and so she would just pry them apart and lace it in there. It's crazy. It's completely OCD.
Holy shit.
It makes for a stunning Christmas tree, to say the least.
Imagine.
To say the least. It's better than a pre-lit tree, God's honest truth. Hard to look at because it's so bright.
I feel like a lot of things would be better than a pre-lit tree.
You're right.
Because they hardly put any lights on those.
You're right, but it's a lot less work. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, that was always the worst part of doing it.
Right.
The ornaments is fun.
Oh, the ornaments is the best part. So, you know, Mom would spend days putting all the lights on, and then finally it's time to decorate. We'd bring all the decorations up from the basement and finally start putting the ornaments on the tree. There was always one ornament that Allie had bought as a young... We always would go every year and buy one ornament, and Allie, one year, when she was big into strawberry shortcake, bought the character, not the food.
I feel like I knew you were
Yeah, I know. I was more so clarifying for the audience. Strawberry shortcake, the character, and she bought a strawberry shortcake, scented strawberry shortcake Christmas ornament. And to this day, every year, there's still the tradition that they have of smelling it, and it still fucking smells like strawberry shortcake all these years later.
That's crazy. Do you remember when we were in like elementary school and we made those little gingerbread men ornaments?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we always put that one up, and that one smelled for years.
Really?
But whenever the last time, I can't remember the last time I had Christmas, like with a family.
Yeah.
7-8 years ago, it stopped smelling.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we probably got 10 years of like it smelling like ginger when we did that.
That's crazy, though.
That was like a really cool thing that we did in school where we made gingerbread men ornaments.
That is cool.
And that was always an ornament we put up.
Yeah, my mom still has some of the like handmade ornaments that we have, and I'm pretty sure I think I brought home because she gave me some of my ornaments that were mine, and for my tree, and I'm pretty sure I have an ornament that Miss Lockwood, my least favorite teacher ever, gave me. That was it was a handmade ornaments that she went home and made for everybody, which is really sweet. But this woman was the worst teacher I ever had. So bad. And then in the future, Katarina Lee had Miss Lockwood too. Her name then, though, was Mrs. Kramer because she was married. And she also had similar problems that I had with Ms. Lockwood.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Ms. Lockwood, my 6th grade teacher, I still have the ornament that she made for me that I hang on my tree. So it's interesting. I fucking hate her, but I still have it hanging on my tree.
You know, it's really interesting that we bring this up because it makes me remember. I'm pretty sure, like, my mom, the last time I saw her was, like, a couple years ago. Maybe a year ago. Gave me all this shit. And I'm pretty sure she, like, inadvertently gave me all of her ornaments.
Oh,
like all of our family ornaments.
Well, that's
so it'd
nice.
be cool. Like if I got a little tree, it'd be cool to put them all up.
Yeah, that would be nice. And you definitely have some room to put a tree.
I would have to sage everything in there. Just
Oh
for
yeah,
energy
for
coming
sure.
Oh my god.
And I think you definitely have some space for. I mean, you could move that tree right over there that I see right now and put your Christmas tree right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I could absolutely find room for a tree.
Yeah, a nice little apartment Christmas tree.
Yeah, I mean, I could even put it in the kitchen if I want. No, tree belongs in.
Oh, I mean, you could definitely put it in the kitchen,
room.
though, especially right there by the refrigerator where there's
by
not
the
really
fridge
anything there.
And, like the little bar. Yeah, I think I might go get a tree.
Yeah.
That would be really nice. That sounds
Yeah,
nice.
it is nice.
See, now I might put one up before Christmas.
Yeah,
I mean, before Thanksgiving.
Exactly. So, folks, I mean, if you haven't thought about your Christmas decorations, I don't even know what date this is going up, but it's
definitely thinking about it now.
It's right. It's right after
3-4
Thanksgiving.
weeks.
Y'all are thinking about it. You all are thinking about it for sure.
Merry Christmas, y'all. It's weird that like around Thanksgiving it'll be Christmas time.
I know, like literally right after. It's crazy that it's like. It's also weird to think about just the timeline of these episodes. Like once you record it, it's weird to think like we're that close to being that close to Christmas. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Let the countdown begin.
My mom was asking me for Christmas ideas, and she's like, I know you think it's forever away, but it's only 3 paychecks for me, so I need to start thinking about it now. And I'm like, oh shit.
She's right.
Right, exactly.
I was blessed to find out ever since I started this fucking job, I have like, you know how like sometimes when you're on a bi-weekly schedule, how you'll have some months where you get 3 paychecks in that month rather than 2. I was blessed to find out December is one of those.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Let me look at this because it's like one of these like blessed fucking pay schedules. I get paid the 3rd, the 17th, and then the 31st.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's like, obviously that motherfucking 17th paycheck, that's fucking Christmas money.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck yeah. And it's gonna be a good motherfucking paycheck because I got mandatory overtime coming up, so I'm gonna like,
hell yeah.
And since I'm officially hired on with an Airbus, now I get a 40% off discount at
Yeah, that's gonna be
everybody's
awesome.
getting slow naked.
Right. And so here's the other thing. I don't know, you might not qualify because of like your hire date, but would you get any like Christmas bonus? Have they mentioned anything about that?
They haven't mentioned a bonus, but we get paid for it. I mean,
oh, like
get the
the
day
day
off
off
and
and
we
then
get
you
paid
get
for it.
paid holiday.
Any holidays we work, like I think we have a couple holidays that are mandatory. I think. But we'll get time. I get time and a half for it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, sometimes my grandma will have to go into work, which is like crazy to say because she's like 75, 76.
Right. Your grandma should not be working.
Right. Sometimes my grandma will have to go into work on holidays, but she'll be like, when she's leaving, like, Easter dinner, she'll be like, yeah, I have to go in tonight, but double time, so yay me. And a lot of times they'll call and be like, hey, we need somebody to come in. We're paying double time. And on top of that, we'll give you like $100 if you come in.
I would fucking love that. But they have just flat out, they have told us there are holidays that we will never be able to request off. They will always be mandatory. Everybody has to work that day.
Fuck.
If you have the day scheduled off, you work that day.
And so what are the holidays? Like, is it Christmas?
I know Black Friday is one of them. It's not really a holiday,
Yeah.
but it's like a retail holiday. Like, they're like, we need all hands on deck.
Well, yeah, that kind of makes sense, especially because a lot of people are going to be hitting your stores. A lot of things might go down.
Yeah.
Might be chaotic.
I hope I get a holiday bonus. That would be fucking amazing.
That would be nice. I don't know. I mean, and especially because it's retail based, a lot of times if like the business is doing well, that's how. I mean, like, I don't even know how it worked with Assurant, but based on the work that we did at Assurant, we got a holiday bonus because like things are running so well that we have extra money in the budget. You know, I don't know how the fuck it works, but
I just learned in my motherfucking orientation today that Turkey Cereal alone makes $8 billion in revenue every year.
Jesus.
That's just Turkey Cereal. $8 billion.
Well, I mean, a lot of women like to get their underwear there because they're.
I'm like on the phone with these stores, like wondering like how many people could possibly be buying this shit to like make this worth it, but it just blew my fucking mind.
It is crazy. You know, I mean, you think about it, like men, we just go to Walmart and buy a bag of Hanes and we're fine.
Oh, yeah.
But with women, I mean, it's like, and I mean, they have Hanes for women too. I mean, they could go, but I mean, they don't want that. I mean,
if we had cool underwear like that, I'm sure we'd go get them.
Yeah, I mean, if there was an underwear store that, you know, is like men's sexy underwear, but that's the thing is like there's not really a very big. I mean, there's probably a big market for people who like men in sexy underwear, of course, but it's like not really a thing. Like you want every man just wants a pair of underwear that like at the end of the day isn't gonna smell like fucking shit and sweat, you know what I mean, and like piss.
Yeah. Oh my god!
More than anything, and has enough room for their penis. It's comfortable. It holds their balls the way they like it. That's all they care about. You know, it's like it doesn't have to be cute.
It's funny because I like on a lot of podcasts I listen to, they're sponsored by MeUndies, and that's what they advertise. Like they'll be like it has a nice little dick pouch for you, so like it'll always be so comfy.
Yeah,
like that's exactly what we want. We just want, I guess just comfort. But every time I always mention to anytime I mention that I work for Ricky Cereal, people are like, they have the best underwear.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it was such a big deal.
Their bras
like,
are amazing.
Back in the day, we used to like have choir concerts at the mall, and a lot of chaperones would go with us, and a lot of times it was like other teachers. And so I remember there was all of this talk ripping through the show choir. Or just the choir at the time, because it was middle school. It was ripping through the choir. Mrs. Tipton and Mrs. Trinkle were buying underwear at while we were on the trip. You know, I don't know who went in there and saw them, but they were like, we're on the fucking choir trip. After we sing, there's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes where we were allowed to walk around, go get some food, hang out. Honestly, a fun trip, dumb as hell. But somebody went into and saw Mrs. Trinkle, the special ed lady, and Mrs. Tipton buying underwear. I mean, it's just is universal. They are the best underwear for women.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm enjoying this sponsor just for my purposes. Like, let's make fucking $9 billion.
Check out at dot. This is how RJ gets his Christmas bonus. If you go to between now,
I'm sure I would get fired if they ever knew I had this podcast.
Yeah, of course, everything that and you're never gonna know what exactly we're talking about, because especially going all the way back to the time when we covered RJ's work history. Anytime you've mentioned it, I've like scrambled the audio, so it's like somebody would have to.
Oh, okay, good.
Somebody would have to go back and like listen to it, you know what I mean, or like unscramble it and like figure it out.
Put it all together.
Yeah, exactly. It's like and at that point, they really wanted to know, so it's like. Good for them if they found out.
I work for Settle American Cereal. Like,
Wouldn't it be fucking crazy if you actually said it when you just did that?
if like I said, Eric Cyril, I was like that like autistic guy who could say
Right, you went
backwards words.
You know, interestingly, well, this is never where I figured this would go, but we'll end with in Twin Peaks, a show that I'd really like to rewatch someday, especially because there was a third season, a long-awaited third season, highly experimental, one of the most experimental things that ever aired on TV in 2017. Really? Yeah, and I watched a lot of it, and it was so fucking experimental, really crazy. David Lynch is wildly crazy, and it was really fun to watch. And anyway, back in the day on Twin Peaks, there was a character, they would go to this alternate universe, basically, in Twin Peaks, where this character would speak backwards, and they would have all the dialogue on screen, you know, what he's actually saying. But the actors actually learned to speak the dialogue backwards. So I think what they did...
Are you kidding me?
They would, like, speak it, they would write the dialogue backwards, speak it backwards, and then play it forwards, so it sounded really creepy. It would be like, go... do the movie. It sounded so crazy, yeah, that they would put the fucking subtitles because it sounded so crazy. Creepy. Really cool though, and really interesting skill if you can do it. If you so we'll play that little clip that RJ did where he was just messing around and he went,
we'll see how close it compares.
See what it sounds like. So folks, we'll end on that. Here it is. And stay moat.
Piss on me.